Hi guys, in this video we're going to be asking what is a cell before looking at electrodes and voltages and then batteries. We'll finish off the video with a summary.
In chemistry and physics, we use the word cell to describe a system that produces electricity, producing this electricity through a series of chemical reactions that take place between two electrodes and an electrolyte. If you've seen our videos on electrolysis, you might think that this sounds similar to an electrolysis reaction. However, in an electrolysis reaction, electricity is put into the system in order to cause the splitting up of an ionic compound into its component, atoms or molecules. However, in a cell, we use chemical reactions in order to produce electricity. In this diagram, you can see the general setup of a cell, where we can see the electrodes, which are solid rods made out of metal or graphite. These electrodes will conduct electricity through the electrolyte, which is a compound which is a liquid or a solution containing mobile ions. The electrodes and electrolyte are chosen because they conduct electricity. And in a cell, this electricity is produced between reactions between the electrodes and the electrolyte. Chemical cells are contained within what we call batteries. And we'll look in more detail at the technical meaning of the word battery later in the video. For now, we can think about how a chemical cell works. What happens is the chemical reactions that take place between the electrodes and the electrolyte set up a charge difference between the two electrodes. And this charge difference is what is known as a voltage. If these electrodes, which have a voltage between them, are then connected to the same wire, charge can then flow between the two electrodes. This flow of charge is what is known as a current, meaning that if the electrodes are connected together to make a complete circuit, a flow of charge and therefore electricity can be produced by the chemical cell. The wire, electrodes and electrolyte make up a complete circuit. An electrolyte is an ionic compound that's either a liquid or in solution. As a result, different metals will react differently with the same electrolyte. The electrolyte contains ions and also water if it's a solution. Therefore, the nature of the ions in the electrolyte and the nature of the metal will determine what reaction there is between the metal and the electrolyte, or the electrodes and the electrolyte. What this means is that we see a varied charge difference between the two metal electrodes, depending on which metal electrodes are used. For example, we will see a difference between a more reactive metal.
Hi guys! To continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific GCSE chemistry and combined science videos, just click on the Snap Revise smiley face. Join me today and together let's make Chemistry at GCSE a walk in the park.